Yeah, I'm just gonna wait for him to leave before I do anything. I don't want to incur his wrath. He can get himself killed if you do the peaceful approach. And yes, I have got myself killed from those disarmed, well, those concealed mines. Sorry if I heard something. You can actually shoot the mines if you want. But disarming them gives me stuff to sell, so... do I have a Patriots? Yes. Rearm it if I want, but I don't want to. And if you're trying to do the peaceful approach, you need to get to this terminal and find this one. I suppose one semi-peaceful way of dealing with the super mutants is killing the ghoul and then finding the info in the terminal. The real hard one is the real hard method is doing it in such a way that everyone lives, and I have done it that way before. I just don't know what to do it now. Technically, we're not supposed to come down to this bit already, but the developers at least thought about that, so there's some unique dialogue if we've already been down here. And of course there's some goodies.
Fine by me.
Sorry, itch. Alright. No, I didn't give you any of them, I just gave them all to Boone.
Fine by me.
Hello? Who's down there?
What's the deal with all the rockets down here?
That's none of your business, Smooth Skin. Jason was very clear. Get rid of the demons, then report back. He didn't tell you to poke around down there. Got it?
Sure.
Stop wasting time.
Yeah, there's not much action at this point in the quest. Oh yeah, those super mutants. If you do the peaceful approach, they wind up making their way over to here. There's a settlement there that we will be visiting at some point when I feel like it.
You did good, Smooth Skin. Never thought I'd get out of that room. Late.
Is the way clear?
Yeah, the demons are gone.
Praise the Creator, and bless you, Wanderer. The way is clear. I will lead my flock through the basement to the sacred site. I hope you will come find us there, Wanderer. There is much to be done.
Hold on. Just received some emails. them are relevant. Still bad. Yeah, I want the ghouls out of the way so that we could loot to our heart's content. And I just need to put my foot back on the floor. And we'll use that door later. Also, if he's alive and you interact with the skull, you will turn him hostile. Even if you just brush past it and knock it over by accident.
I waited to speak with you one last time before I descended to the launch pad, Wanderer. I want you to know that we will remember for all eternity how you delivered us to the threshold of the great journey. Our preparations are nearly complete, but the rockets that will carry us to salvation are yet missing vital components. If you would still help us, Wanderer, speak to Chris. He can tell you what is missing. There is no way that we can thank you enough, Wanderer. Your arrival here was a blessing. We will remember you always.
Let's talk about Chris.
After all that you have done for us, I suppose you deserve to know everything. When Chris came to us, we tried to convince him that he was human. But this only angered him. He seemed lost. We decided to let him stay with us for a few days, over the course of which we learned that his technical skills far surpassed our own. It became clear that the Creator had sent him to us, to ensure the success of the great journey. Equally clear was that Chris should labor in blessed ignorance of his humanity, and his inability to make the journey himself. It is no coincidence that two humans have been vital to the success of the great journey. It is my belief that the Creator sent you and Chris to expiate the sins of your kind against mine. Your redeemers both.
So you're going to leave Chris behind?
Such is the Creator's will. Vision upon vision has shown me that were Chris to accompany us, he would die in minutes. The radiation around the launch pad alone would kill Chris in minutes. The radioactivity of the far beyond is much stronger.
You've been using Chris. It's despicable.
It is the Creator's will, and I must submit. There is no malice in it. We would take him with us if we could.
Alright, what's the great journey?
We wish to escape the barbarity of the wasteland, especially the violence and bigotry of its human inhabitants. The Creator has promised to my flock a new land, a place of safety and healing, a paradise in the far beyond. Preparations for the great journey were nearly complete when the demons appeared.
Are you seriously going to make your great journey on these rockets?
Yes, the rockets will convey us to our promised land in the far beyond. Vision upon vision has confirmed it.
Are these surface-to-surface rockets, or will they launch you into orbit? I've never actually seen this dialogue option before, so I'm guessing this is either a cut option or a glitched option that Mod has put back into the game.
I understand your concerns, friend, and I thank you for voicing them. But the Creator's will for us has been made manifest.
That's a couple extra points into my XP, so I'm good. Alright, what is this far beyond?
I have glimpsed it only in visions, Wanderer, but what I have seen is truly miraculous. It is a place of light and healing, and I know in my soul that my flock will be safe there.
Alright, goodbye.
There is no way that we can thank you enough, Wanderer. Your arrival here was a blessing. We will remember you always.
Alright, as my speech could be higher.
Jason says that I am to cooperate with you on the final tasks necessary to launch the Great Journey.
What do you do here?
I'm the flock's resident engineer. I've always been good with machines. Jason says the Great Journey would have been impossible without me. Of course, my skills aren't much use unless I have the right materials. That's where you come in.
Why don't they let you work down on the launch pad?
When I joined the flock, Jason made it clear that he wanted me to supervise the repairs, not do them myself. It would be a waste of my gifts to work on just one system at a time. From up here, I've been able to supervise the entire project.
The radiation down there would kill you, Chris, because you're human.
I thought we were past all that, Smoothskin. But you just can't resist the chance to mess with me. Typical human. I was human once, you know. Grew up in Vault 34, northeast of here. Nice upbringing if you like assault rifles and target practice. But oh, you prefer machines that don't shoot people? Not so nice then. Who should maintain the Vault's reactor? Hauser? Mitchell? No. Make it Haversam. He likes machines. Haversam won't mind getting irradiated. Haversam won't mind mutating. He's already ugly as it is. Haversam won't mind when his hair starts falling out after a few years. There's no connection, Haversam. You're neurotic.
You left the vault because you were going bald.
Bald? You call this bald, Smoothskin? I'm a monster. A monster!
Jason told me himself the Great Journey is for ghouls only. You're not going.
Oh, God. You're telling me the truth, aren't you? Oh, no. How could they do this to me? For 2 years. My God, I've been a joke to them. Do you have any idea how easy it'd be for me to sabotage those rockets? That'd be a joke, huh? One hell of a joke.
That'd be murder, Chris, and you're no murderer.
What, you think I'm too stupid to pull it off? I know enough to get their rockets working, don't I? So I can make them fail, too.
It's not a matter of smarts. You'd never forgive yourself.
Like I could forgive myself for getting duped like this? They used me, and now they'll throw me away.
They'd take you if they could, Chris. But you'd die.
And dying would be worse than this? Used up and thrown away like garbage?
They're going to revere you as a saint, Chris.
Oh, so I've redeemed the human race, is that it? What a crock. The human race can't stand me.
That's not true, Chris. You're alright.
So, you want me to accompany you on your adventures across the wasteland, is that it?
Actually, there's a town just down the road called NVAC.
Life among humans again? That's what you're suggesting? I guess it's the only chance I've got. I can't believe I'm agreeing to this, but I'll give it a try. I'll get Jason and his flock on their way, and then I'll head for NVAC.
Alright.
Are you ready to get started? Those rockets aren't going to launch themselves.
How can I help?
I was close to completing work on the rockets before we were driven into hiding on the top floor. 2 components were missing. A quantity of isotope 239 igniting agent, and a set of thrust control modules. The igniting agent is highly radioactive and decays quickly. That's why we can't use the drums that leak down on the launch pad. It's no longer potent enough. I need you to find an intact, shielded container of the igniting agent. As for the thrust control modules, they were custom built for these rockets. They won't even launch without them.
I'll, track down the igniting agent.
Very well. We don't need a huge amount. 2 to 3 liters should be enough.
What about this rocket souvenir? The stuff inside glows.
Let me see. Yes, that's the igniting agent. But we'll need more of these souvenirs. A total of 5 should do it.
Can you give me any tips for my current task?
Repcon has been ransacked so many times by scavengers, it's hard to know where the components might turn up. If they turn up. Jason has mentioned some industrial ruins to the east that are supposed to be highly radioactive.
Alright.
Later.
I know exactly where to go. But first, we're taking a trip back to NVAC.
How you doing? I don't know if you know, but since Jeannie May passed, I've been keeping an eye on her properties for her. I think it's time we gave everything back to you, so take this key and make yourself at home at our motel. It'll open the room on the 2nd floor, closest to the lobby. Hope it suits you.
Woo, free room! Is there radioactive material in your rocket souvenirs? It would explain the glow and the illnesses.
Well, I don't really know. Would that sour you on buying one if it did?
I'd like to buy all your remaining rocket souvenirs.
Really? I never thought I'd see the day. I mean, the day I'd part with them for such an incredibly low price, with so many other offers flooding in. But I like you. I think maybe it's time. All that's left is in the storage room here. You can buy the key from my store.
You don't have any offers for the rockets. You'd be lucky to get money at all.
Okay, I admit it. They've been collecting dust since before I got here. You can have them dirt cheap.
Yeah, that's why I triggered that line of dialogue. Purely so I could get the XP. And I'm never buying the laser rifle scope. I've used it before and I did not like it. And we're going to leave the key there for now. I can get it whenever I want. You know, he does have some stim packs on him. Hold on. There we go. And woo, free room. I know we don't get it until after I've finished Come Fly With Me. But yeah, this is our room. No idea why there's blood in the bathroom, and honestly, I don't want to think about it. Alright. Fridge is where we will store our excess healing items. The ones that have weight, and I don't want to sell. The safe is where we will find miscellaneous items I want to keep a hold of. For whatever reason. I do have a reason to hold on to those books. Footlocker is where we will store our spare weapons. Here's where we will store our spare clothes. And armor.
Fine by me.
Yeah, it's really not worth anything if it's in its current state. So we will keep it stored away for later. This does mean I am going to have to go back to Goodspring's source and retrieve things.
Careful. They got spies all over. Who sent you? I ain't talking. They tried to get me to talk before, but I didn't say nothing. And I don't aim to now, by gum.
You're going to talk whether you like it or not.
I'll give up. Please don't do no harm to me, Missy. Leastways not in my face. All I got left is my rugged good looks. What do you want to know?
Is there anything interesting going on in the area?
Folks will tell you that they seen ghouls up near the rocket factory. Sensationalist hooey, cooked up by superstitious yokels, seeing phantoms of their own imagining.
What do you think is actually at the factory?
Ghosts. Kami ghosts what don't know they're dead. Hoping to steal our rockets so they can fly up and paint the moon pink and draw a Lenin face on it. I seen one of them disappear and reappear before my very eyes. Although, being a scientist, I have to admit I might have just blinked for longer than usual, what with the shock of seeing a Kami ghost and so forth.
Why do they call you No Bark?
'Cause they know I ain't just barking here. What I say has got bite, 'cause it's the truth. Them quack doctors can say what they want about all the rat scorpion stings that done pierced my skull. I know what I seen.
Has anybody been acting strange lately?
I don't trust a man that doesn't have something strange going on about him, 'cause it means he's hiding it from you. If a man's wearing his pants on his head, or if he says his words backwards from time to time, you know it's all laid out there for you. But if he's friendly to strangers and keeps his home spick and span, more often than not he's done something even his own ma couldn't forgive.
Alright, he has some other dialogue if you've not talked to Manny Vargas.
If anyone asks, we never spoke.
And I really should have tried talking to him much, much earlier.
What can I do for you?
Yeah, I'll take your drained energy cells, and that's about it.
Another satisfied customer?
You should see what she says if you come to her with a drug addiction.
So, you're back. Now, where did we leave off?
Do you have any thrust control modules from Repcon in stock?
As it so happens, I do have some thrust modules, but they're expensive. 500 caps worth of expensive.
250 caps, unless you think you'll find another buyer soon for such specialized parts.
Fair enough. It's not like anyone's ever wanted to buy them before. 250 caps it is.
Here you go.
Pleasure doing business with you. So, you're back. Now, where did we leave off?
Do you ever salvage containers of radioactive material from Retcon?
Certainly did. Hubby and me had an old rad meter to help us tell the difference between what you could salvage and what'd kill you. I kept a glowing container from Repcon around here for years, serving no better purpose than a nightlight. Damn thing wouldn't sell. Then along comes the most peculiar-looking fellow, all decked out in a yellow radiation suit, of which he was proud all out of proportion. The man outright asked if I had anything radioactive for sale. Imagine that. But he paid handsome for that jar of goop. Only saw him that once. He said something about heading over to Clark Field to put his suit through its paces. A strange one he was.
Now I've got the focus optics already. Alright, I'm trying to remember what I need to build a weapon repair kit. And I never use atomic cocktails, so I'm just gonna sell them at the first opportunity. Yeah, I remember once when I was playing this years ago, my dad saw me sell the atomic cocktails. And he was just confused because he had a use for them, but I just don't.
Give me a...
It's the same with Nuka-Cola. He wasn't entirely sure why I was even bothering to sell the stuff. Instead of, you know, drinking it. But selling it made more economical sense, because drinking it, you're getting one bottle cap and some radiation. Selling it, you're getting more than one bottle cap. But you're getting bottle caps. Alright, the main enemy around here are golden geckos. So we're gonna see if we can grab some of their hides while we're at this.
Guess we made it.
I think there's also a bloat fly or two around here as well. Okay, that's not supposed to happen. We're just gonna ignore that. Oh, hold on. Yes, I already have you all bound.
All clear. Take him out.
Seriously, no idea what's causing that. Alright, it's definitely got to be one of the mods I have installed. Ah, yeah, see, bloat fly. Alright, you know what, as long as that doesn't crash the game, I'm just gonna leave it be. That gives me one reason to want Fallout New Vegas remastered. If I don't have to deal with stuff like that. Then of course there would be the problem of actually recording New Vegas remastered, because I wouldn't be able to do it from my computer, because there is no way in hell this computer could even handle a game like that. I mean, it can't handle Oblivion remastered. I know, because I've checked the required hardware needed. And even though this computer is a step up from my old one, still doesn't quite meet the requirements for certain games that I want to play. It's also one reason why I haven't really done any Elder Scrolls playthroughs on the channel. Because obviously if I'm going to do Oblivion, I want to do the remastered version, but I can't record console games, nor can I play it on my computer.
All mine.
I mean, there is the option of the original version, but if I have to pick between using the original version or the remastered version, I would go with remastered every time.
Contact!
Because the remastered version has more content. And you know, half the time I actually forget that there's this encampment here. And then anytime I do remember, it's when I've already made a significant chunk of progress into the game.